Hey folks, here we are for Monday Night Modern. This is our fourth and final round for the night. I'm Randy. Caleb ended up getting the bye, so he decided he would help out. What were you playing tonight?
I was playing more of a meme deck that was called Imminent Domain.
Eminent Domain, yeah. And how'd you do?
So I technically went like 1-2, but with the bye, it puts me up to 2-2.
Two and
So
two. Okay. So we're gonna knock on the door here, letting Jarrett and Chris know that they can start their clock. Jarrett is undefeated. Chris is technically undefeated, but has a bye due to last round. So it looks like Jarrett's on the play as he goes and. Well, no, Chris is on the play. He played Amulet of Vigor, and then we see
Can I have something like that?
Force of Negation.
yeah, that's strong.
That is super strong.
I'll get planes. Snow planes? Yep. Michael?
Let's hopefully he just didn't keep that hand just for the turn 1 amulet.
Yeah. Looks like he has an Engineered Explosives, which is pretty good.
Show me the force. Okay.
Show me the force.
Half the reason why I kept it.
I figured as much.
Looks like he has a Coalition Relic, a Pact of Negation, an Engineered Explosives, and a Primeval Titan. That hand sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Why did he keep that hand?
Oh my lord, he literally kept it for the turn 1 amulet, and that seems really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, the land off the top.
Well, Jarrett playing Ice Age Snowlands. Love that artwork. Here's another Astral Blade.
Oh, that card has been seeing so strong tonight.
He's got a Teferi and a Saheeli and a land to play. If he plays Teferi next turn, might see some action. That on one really means nothing. You kill some Astral Blades. The fact that he can't activate the Engineered Explosives at this time either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 astrolabes and 2 draw steps, and then you get a 3rd land.
Oh, man.
Oh, this might be a really quick game 1.
Well, so next turn, Chris is going to be able to play
I'm
the Coalition Relic. If he can get that down,
It's like
you know,
Titan book.
there could be a huge change. He's going to bolt.
I'll respond. Correct. I'll take 3.
Chris going down to 17 here.
Go.
Ooh, Jarrett not being able to get a land. Looks like you got to pet the Exile, though.
This is horrendous. This is what I was afraid of.
Here comes Coalition Relic.
I'll bounce it for you.
Yep.
And he, ooh. So we could see Prime Time next turn.
Yes.
He's got the mana to do it.
Go.
Out of charge.
Yep.
I've got one green. It'll be at the
Yeah, pre-combat main phase. I know. I've played that card in Commander, so.
ancient.
Yep.
So he's going to use Ancient Stirrings.
Literally, if Jarrett could find a red source here, he's got everything in
You think
hand.
with all these draw steps I'd find a 3rd land?
So we're going to see Amulet. Now he can play the... Does he have another bounce land? Nope.
Let's land for turn.
Oh, okay. Play Karn.
You go.
Ambush.
Ambush Viper in the form of Snapcaster Mage.
Alright. My turn.
Yeah. I'm at 15.
Go.
Nice step.
Jarrett losing because the fact that he's not able to get lands.
Yeah, that's
And he needs a red source.
literally all he needs here. Being able to get that Saheeli down, and then being able to keep going, transitioned into the Felidar Guardian is very vital here.
It started off so well. For me. Now look at me.
Well, I think Jarrett has a Path to Exile, which is pretty good. He has 2 paths against Primeval Titan.
Yeah,
But Titan's going to be able to get 2 lands.
Green.
that's a pretty big pace to keep up with.
In response.
It's a 7.
Is it 7?
Yeah, 'cause you have 1 floating,
There's prime time.
4, 5. Yeah, I've
and
got
that's for 2.
So we'll say I have a red.
Sure.
We'll say I have a red float.
Titan
Any
is
response?
fine.
He's gonna trigger.
Yep.
So he's going to go get 2 lands. Most likely tap lands.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do Sunburn and the Sewers. On tap. Force be my bounce target.
As we look at Chris try to pilot through it.
Do, red, white.
So Jarrett was able to watch part of this match last round and watch Chris pilot it. They know each other pretty well. Ooh, pact of negation.
Ooh.
Big pact.
Yeah, that's strong here.
Unfortunately, I think Jarrett has another path in his hand.
Yep, there it is.
I was gonna pass it.
He just can't believe it right now.
But now I have to put through Prime twice.
So what's funny is Jarrett was going to path his own Snapcaster to get a land,
Yeah.
but he has to path the
Basic has to be on tap too.
I know that's
He has to path the Titan here.
yeah.
the real MVP, man.
Amulet of Vigor doing some work.
Don't worry, I won't forget your trigger. We're not having this judge call today.
I know I'm not gonna. Oh, it'll be your go.
Yeah, so we take a look at Amulet of Vigor. Whenever a permanent enters the battlefield tapped and under your control, untap it. That's
There's-
actually better than I thought. I thought it said Lance, but now I get to see
Yeah,
that it does other
All your
things.
sorcerers.
any permanent.
I mean,
So-
I'm bouncing a thing. I guess I'm bouncing.
There's the
Television
Teferi.
Relic. Like, I don't think wasting 1 mana on Amulet's gonna hurt you.
So there's no EOT Summoners packs coming in Chris Bracken's future.
Amulet. Type 2.
Okay, so Chris can now play Karn, but he's got to pay for his pacts. Let's see, does he remember to do it on time? I really like the old rule. If you forgot your pact, you put the default action, which is you lose.
Yep. Blue,
Yeah, no, that new change with being able to quote unquote forget
Yahtzee.
being able to put either you or your
Or on
opponent at an
Snapcaster
advantage
beats.
is
If I draw a red source, I
Can
can
be kinda
really
insane.
copy Snapcaster and start
Yeah.
attacking for 4.
So Force of Negation,
Yeah, I'll take that.
countering
You
Karn.
have, anything.
So Karn should be exiled.
It'll be
That's 2 cards that should be exiled, the Amulet and the Karn, because Force of Negation exiles it.
yes, sir, it does.
I'm going to go remind them real quick. So
Go get Steam Vents. I have red mana. Finally. I'm so good at this game. So,
Force of Negation should exile the Karn and
Oh,
the
yeah.
first Amulet.
oh, I also forgot about that.
Forgot exiling is part of that.
Yeah.
card. I'll tell you how many times. that
Alright,
card
now that the
happens
board
to
is
me.
properly
I'm just
represented,
Like, it's good for me that it exiles it. I love that.
Jarrett Holmes finding another
It's
land
surgical.
here
Surgical.
with, is that Teferi on 5?
that Teferi's on 2.
On 2? Okay, I didn't know how he was representing that.
oh,
No. So you should always represent the loyalty counters with dice. The
Mhm.
loyalty counters down at the bottom just represent how many it comes in with.
Okay. There's Felidar Guardian.
that's... Draw.
So if you notice, he blinked the Teferi,
Mm-hmm.
took a shortcut putting it at 1.
I think it's on 2 Healy's to forces. Yep, replay Amulet. Resolves, unfortunately. That's why I was like, I wish I bounced the Amulet because I drew Force off the Teferi. I was like, dang, if I bounced the Amulet, it'd be gone. Forever.
So there's a
There's a Summoner's,
Summoner's
pack.
Pact. So he's going to go get Primeval Titan. I think this might be the game.
They get 8 double strike, right?
It very well could be. Unless Jarrett has... He literally has nothing in hand here.
He has the combo
Lock.
if he could just get another turn, but he's not going to be able to get another turn.
Cynic will float a green blue.
Yep.
So, green blue.
That's fine.
Green blue. This will bounce Laria West hand.
You got it, man.
Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5.
This should be him paying for Titan.
1. Oh, I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Huh.
You
Yeah.
can just tap. You can just tap.
No, because these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have to do it because I need it.
And then you'll have a red floating or a white.
We'll do it red. Pronto? Trigger.
So this should be the combo here.
Fool's turn.
So cat combo is Feldar Guardian and Sahili
I'll get in with beats.
Yes.
from Kaladesh.
Snapcaster.
Triggers on.
Yep.
What's funny is Jarrett would have the game if he would have hit his land drops.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Chris. Can Chris kill Jarrett? Jarrett's at 16.
Unfortunately, I do believe that Jarrett could have had the game a little earlier, or at least be a little further ahead by sorting his own
Yep.
Snapcaster Mage, because he held that up for 2 whole turns,
Has what, +2/+7 vigilance and haste. So it's 8.
and he's literally been holding all the combo pieces in hand.
2 new giant.
Yeah, I don't think Jarrett has much counter spells for the creatures outside of Cryptic Command or Mana Leak or maybe even a Logic Knot.
We're gonna give him
Double strike.
double strike.
So
So he's an
I'd say
8/6 double striker.
12.
4.
Blocks by the Felidar Guardian.
Jarrett's going to go to 4 as Chris is at 11.
On your upkeep, I have a response. Blow up steam vents.
So we're going to activate Ghost Quarter.
Yep.
He can go get a red source.
So you have a basic, but it takes you off.
And he should still have a blue source behind the right side plains.
Trying to get off.
He does. He has a Glacial Fortress. So place a Healy, make a copy of Snapcaster Mage, and path the Primeval Titan.
That's definitely the play here.
Never guess what I'm getting.
He's going to get an island.
So the blue you get rid of that. Oh. Cut me off blue. I think no.
And what's really neat is that
Don't think
Chris
I'm
can't
losing.
interact
No, no.
with Teferi on board.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a Path to Exile
What,
here.
has 3 mana?
Cat's 4.
Okay, so you can't play it this turn.
And
I mean, I
Chris
can't
is
play
actually
this one,
hellbent
that's fine.
right now.
No, she's 3 and Cat's 4.
I mean, yeah, I can't play both.
He's
I
not
can play-
hellbent. He has
Yeah,
3
that's what I'm
cards.
Oh, he has 3 cards in hand?
At very
Oh,
least,
okay.
But I can
you
play
can't go off.
cat.
They're down at the bottom. And oh, and he drew a cat. So place a Healy, blink the Snapcaster Mage.
What about love?
Oh,
He's
he's
one
so close.
He's 1 mana off from just playing the Feldar, blinking the land, and then getting Saheeli.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the tricks here.
Yep. He literally has to hit a land drop this turn
Yeah, I can play
Or this
Sorcery
next
and
turn.
Flash until my next turn.
and hope that Chris does not have a
Trigger draw?
second Titan either on the top of his library or in hand.
He definitely has to pass that Primeval Titan now. So we're gonna see Saheeli. Saheeli's gonna copy Snapcaster.
You block it, right?
Scry 1, do you want to image each opponent?
Yeah.
I'm going to -2, aka copy of Snapcaster Mage. Trigger.
Path this, and he'll be able to get in for 4, or at least
And I do have a token copy, so we'll just go.
You're fine.
We'll
a
No
Blaziken.
Snapcaster there.
That's fine. It comes in on tap because of
Yeah, because I amulet.
anyway.
You have a million cards in hand.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm probably dead anyway, so.
Over.
And then
Combat.
just dig in for what he can here.
That one, does that get takes? Oh,
The token goes away at the end of turn.
you're right, you're right.
So yeah, insta this token goes away. Go.
Exile EOT.
Show me Titan.
What's that?
Keep trigger.
Draw.
Trigger.
Oh, trigger. What's the keep trigger?
Summon respect.
Did I
You
summon?
summon respect the previous turn.
He is correct.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's right.
I know. I didn't put a dice on it, and that
Yeah.
blows my mind because I'm just bad at the game.
Well, again, the rule changed to where you draw, and then I call you out on your trigger, but you can pay for it, so you pay for it anyway.
Yeah. This is the draw.
Yeah. So
Jarrett
it's not
explaining.
like I can win the game for free like that. Unfortunately, I would like to. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, right. It would be a nice idea. Telario West?
Is that a... Oh, that's another Teferi in hand.
Only game. No, you had it.
So Chris just made a mistake here.
Go Summer's
Oh,
Pact.
no. He's going to go get a Summoner's Pact. He's going to
There
go
we
get
go.
Walking
What?
Ballista. Yeah,
And the
that
scoop.
works.
He just Summer's Pact for another Titan
Yep.
and do it all over again.
I had a pack in hand. That's why I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but get Walking Ballista. So Chris
Well,
takes
now
game
you
one.
have, Walking List in your deck.
Right.
Randy, are we gonna have another repeat draw here?
First for game 2. I'm mad.
I don't know,
haven't lost a game all
because
night
they can
right
both
now.
win fast.
I
And
hate you.
I think if Jarrett would have been able to get his lands on time, he would have won this game.
I
Oh,
hate you so
definitely.
much, like,
He definitely had the pacing there. He just needed the lands.
4K.
Literally, his opening hand had
4K.
all the
That's
pieces
probably
there.
good. Wait, no, he just died.
There's no riding out the clock here.
Well, Jarrett's down a game. If he wants to lose the game by talking all night, he can do that.
Yeah, it's definitely supportive.
Chris should just be like, yeah, let's keep talking.
Yeah, how's the weather going down here? You know?
Would you like to keep?
But if I was a judge, I'd say, hey, move the game along. And that's what I'm doing.
Part of that playing
That's why I'm knocking
game
on the
is
wall.
I'll always
Move the
see
game
fire.
along.
I'm playing 21. This deck was originally 22, and we cut.
So I didn't see Chris's hand, but it looks like he's going to keep.
Yeah, I mean,
Digs.
well,
Before they
Jarrett
cut
should
one
be on
land
the
if you
play
had 4
here.
cantrips.
So he definitely does have to decide second whether he would keep his hand.
Let's go. The lucky cut. Here you go. This is the hand. That's the hand.
Let's hope.
Well, I was hitting my hand. That's why that was the hand.
I must admit, the new mat looks great.
Oh, yeah,
Force,
that-
turn 1.
It's so crisp.
No? Maybe. Mom, Dad.
I'm actually looking forward to picking one up as soon as we get a date for him.
I want to thank Mordecai Gaming for helping us get the mat done. They're going to be a newly launched gaming accessories. Your high-end deck boxes, and
Do they do custom deck boxes?
they're working on being able to have a catalog of those things, yes.
Awesome. If their deck boxes look anywhere near as crisp as how they do playmats, I'm definitely gonna have to take a look at that.
Yeah, they're newly launched. They're almost done with their website and getting it up to date. And they're local here to Clarksville.
Awesome.
So, ooh, a Narset. Interesting.
Probably more for the ability to dig for interaction.
So I see Geist of St. Traft. We're going to see a Spell Pierce on the Amulet. So Amulet being stopped here is pretty important.
Hey, look, wrong curve.
Is it wrong curve?
No, right on curve is
I
what
know
he's saying.
this time.
What he should do is get he should take 2 more, get a Shock Land, get a Steam Vents, or something where he can play either the Narset or...
Yeah, I definitely would have jammed the Narset here.
well, he can still do it because of the Astral Blade.
Oh, very true. Very true.
I forgot about the Astral Blade. The Astral Blade, he'll be able to filter through to get mana of any color.
But the question is here: does he keep up the red or the white?
Or does he just play a Geist of St. Traft?
Hey, there we go.
Saint Shaft. Blue float? Yep. Start.
Hexproof. Whenever it attacks, it creates a 4/4 Angel token with flying. Onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Exile that token at the end of combat.
Definitely putting the pressure on here.
As Chris is resolving a Ancient Stirrings, looks like he's going to get a Coalition Relic.
Still have land return. Still have 1 blue float. Let's do a.
I guess this die is blue, so it's not as big, but it still represent blue.
It'll be your go.
Anything on upkeep?
So we're going to see 6 damage getting in here at Chris.
Combat.
7.
I
It's
have the
6.
token. Let me use it, please.
You're good.
Please, just
Alright,
let
6. And 14.
main phase 2.
So we're going to see Teferi or Narset. Narset allows him to look at the top 4 cards, but you got to get non-land,
Non-land, non-artifact. So definitely be looking for probably a preemptive swords here. Or non-creature, non-land.
non-creature, non-land. So land drops. He does have a Dispel.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing he could have grabbed from there.
Yep. It was 3 lands and a Dispel.
That is definitely a card.
Yep. Put it in tap down. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he was better off going with
When I was playing
Teferi.
against Jung at the MCQ, he almost
Yeah,
didn't let me go, and I was like,
definitely
please.
putting more pressure on his opponent
Where do you
would
blue
be
flip?
for something like,
Does it resolve?
not for specifically this turn, but for the next turn, if he does hit his land drop here,
I'm bad.
being able to stop an EOT Summoner's Pact for the Titan.
Sick.
I'm gonna land for turn. Use 3 mana. Lose it?
So here we see Azusa lost but seeking. Now he's going to be able to play 2 additional lands per turn.
You get 2 more lands, right?
Yeah.
So Field of Dead currently has 4 different lands. Play 1 more additional land for the turn. Question is does he have the ability to have it? Looks like a Gruul Turf. If he plays Gruul Turf, he'd return the forest to his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Looks like Teleria West. So he has 5 different lands in play. He's going to swing for 6.
Main phase 2.
We should see Teferi.
We're digging.
Nope.
There's Force Negation,
Negation.
1 card a turn.
a Narset, and is that a
Snapcaster Mage.
spicy?
So he can get Narset or a Force of Negation out of that force. So Force of Negation is probably the better one. There's a Primeval Titan in Chris's hand.
And that's a Summoner's Pact right behind it too.
Yeah.
But Teferi.
Where Jarrett's missing lands again.
Got some good visions there.
And I think he should have left the blue up. Granted, he has Astral Blade to filter his lands. Arkham's Astral Blade, I'll bring it up for you here. It can only be cast using snow permanent lands, so your snow lands, but when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card, and then you can pay 1 and add 1 mana of any color.
Draw.
And you're. Sorry. I'm gonna. I don't know why I just
Lightning
said
Bolt
wait.
on Azusa.
During the upkeep, so he's not able to play 2 land or 3 lands this turn. Now he can play a land.
Casting Crown.
Or just jam a Primeval Titan and get 2 lands.
Go with 2 lands.
Well, getting 2 lands is going to trigger twice. If he gets 2 different lands, he's going to get 2 zombies as well.
So 2 zombies. In response to bouncing. So we're gonna do.
Do you have tokens on you?
I do actually.
Okay, because I was gonna start looking if you didn't.
No, I got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Now we're gonna grab that. And
Oh, Field of the Dead, I got to bring it up because I think he's about to make a mistake off of what he just said there.
How many tapped all those?
Oh,
It puts both tapped.
Yeah. I don't know why I was like, I literally played front. That's literally my deck.
Her.
Kind of feel like. So trigger 2 tokens.
Whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 zombie token.
Well, they do ETB at
Yeah,
the
so
same time.
They do ETB, so he can stack the triggers where he'll resolve the triggers of the Field of the Dead, getting the zombies, and then resolve the returning to hand. So he will get the zombies. And what's really neat is if he plays his land for the turn, he'll get another zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Step. I'm going to do some things.
Give me that sweet path to exile.
Did we see what he bounced? Oh, the Teleria West.
Yeah, Teleria West, and it looks like another. Oh, because he only got one bounce land.
Mm-hmm.
I think what he's missing is the fact that he could play a land for turn.
Yeah.
And he's passing the turn over to
Bunch of basics too.
Jarrett. Which if Jarrett can't find an answer here, Chris can attack and kill him.
Yeah.
I know you got it.
Yeah, Force of Negation does not counter Prime Time.
4 paths,
No,
man. So
definitely
scary.
not. It's not quite that good.
Or 2 paths.
It is a great. Oh, he did draw a path.
Oh,
The
thank
top.
top deck hero.
So now he's going to play Teferi. And playing Teferi is really good because he can bounce a token, I guess, draw a card.
So
Dude.
okay, this is the 3-drop fairy. So it's more important here that he wouldn't be able to respond to the Path of Exile.
3 fairies. 3 good.
Well, that way you can see how he's going to target with Primeval Titan.
Teferi does not bounce non-land permanents, correct? He could bounce the Narset.
He cannot bounce the Narset.
Because like ticking up doesn't do anything.
I mean, it's still.
That's the thing about Teferi Time Raveler, is it can't bounce Planeswalkers. Return up to 1 artifact, creature, or enchantment to its owner's hand. Yeah, it's a powerful enough Planeswalker that, yeah, being able to bounce Narset would be insane.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
That's the big issue.
Yeah.
He's big.
It is very strong.
He's going to attack. He wants to get 4 damage in.
Yeah. Black Iced.
4 damage.
Force the bolt.
He bounced the creature token back to his hand.
It'll replace itself, but it's no longer being blocked.
That's fine.
So you take 4.
Yeah, so I'll go 4.
I think Jarrett's dead here.
And then I just die.
Lord have mercy.
Jarrett's at
Actually, I should have.
17, I'm sorry.
I should have pathed the Titan because now I'm just dead.
There's the
I'm
path.
just dead. I should have pathed the Titan.
Because I've got.
Well,
No.
you already have Slayer Stronghold.
Oh, and Boros.
Or you don't have.
I don't have double strike and I don't have amulets. So
Yeah, you don't have Amulet, so like I don't immediately die.
He's
yeah, but
going
I'm dead
to.
if I can't pull something out my butt.
He's
You
going to be able to
have-
put a token
So
in
I
play.
should have just did this and let Geist die. You take 4, and then if I draw a Bolt, you're dead. But as long as you don't draw Amulet or Stirring State
Is that a-
Amulet
That's a second
And-
path.
or the land, you have.
Yeah.
You've been through 2 stirrings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have 2 stirrings, the actual land, and 4 amulets, 3 amulets.
Yeah.
Go. How's it going?
Teferi cannot tuck himself
Just
either. You're
dead.
right, Brian. Teferi Time Raveler, yeah.
Draw. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 mana. It's land for turn. Trigger.
Yeah. I guess.
Trigger, get a zombie.
You have a bunch of outs to hit, like, so you have to have stirrings or amulet, I guess, to kill me. Well, even still, that's only 16. I'll live at 1. Well, you have the zombie. You have the 1 zombie that can attack, so yeah.
We're gonna do 3.
Yep.
I'm gonna transmute a Tari West.
Can't stop the.
He's just going to get a walking ballista?
Okay.
I believe that kills me. You can go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he can swing for
9. It's on what,
8,
12?
double strike on the Titan.
You can kill Teferi and Narset.
Putting him to 1 and
Play
then
for 3, but that doesn't
12.
kill Angel. Angel's a 4/4.
Let's see, 12,
I
13,
think I just
14.
messed up by not pathing the Titan.
he has lethal on board.
The fact that Chris doesn't have the
Got that.
Amulet of Vigor
Mhm.
is what's saving Jarrett. Jarrett might actually pull this out.
You'll take 6.
And Jarrett, I think he sees the line.
Mm-hmm.
Jarrett being at 17, where Chris can attack for 12, 13, 14. And that 4/4 Angel is going to kill Chris.
Yeah, just the 4/4.
Trying to think how
And it's all because he doesn't have an amulet in play.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason it's called Amulet Titan, and it's not called Titan Amulet.
Yeah, that Amulet of Vigor really enables the entire deck.
Can he play a Walking Ballista big enough to kill the Angel?
Just high enough this game. It doesn't matter.
Let's see. He hasn't played a land
Well, if you
return.
drew
He's
that-
got 1, 2, 3,
That's a
5,
That would go to
6.
16 with double strike.
Yeah, he's got 6. I don't think he would need to kill the Angel. I believe
No, he needs to kill the Angel.
he can't bolt the Geist.
It has hexproof.
Oh,
Plenty of
unfortunate.
ways to go get it.
So he's 1 land short. Oh, no. He should have a mana floating because he used a Karoo land. Yeah.
That
Play his land
doesn't
for the
put him
turn.
there.
No, play his land. Play the... Chris is not seeing it. He's forgetting that he has a mana floating.
I landed turn.
That's the one thing that's going to cost him the game here.
Well, no. So he paid 4
Let's go
to...
If I
So-
do combat, it means that I've got 2 there.
4 for the Teleria West.
2 sources. I don't actually think I can kill you. I think you just kill me this turn. I think you just draw.
I think he just needs to kill the...
I'm gonna try
Send a zombie
So let's go to
towards Teferi. Man, this is interesting here.
maybe not.
Oh, Chris.
Just remember, you have the one floating.
Let's do pact.
As soon as you remember, the game is done.
So he's gonna go get. So he's playing Pact. It's gonna get Force of Negation.
I think I just have to.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think I just have to. I'm not entirely sure, but
Yeah, actually, if he
I
had,
just showed you the 2 cards I revealed up in our set. So.
if he can remember that he has the one floating, then he doesn't even have to worry about killing the Angel. He just kills him
Go
here.
ahead
Yeah.
10.
do him.
Tap me for 10.
Yeah, so we'll go to
Trigger.
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 Yeah, it's gonna be more than 10.
Well, this is the only
And
one that
there's
came
the
back. This
big
one
nope.
can't attack.
Give it haste +2.
Oh, you targeted the one that came in this turn. Okay, so this is this is 2.
Yeah,
So 6,
they come in 10.
10, 12.
I know, I don't actually think I could.
12. Yeah, Chris is dead on the crackback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he went to combat, but in order to go to combat, he used the 1 mana floating
We'll go
to
to
play that there. So they're gonna go to game 3. Jarrett stole one.
Yeah, he got so lucky on that.
yeah, guys got you there.
But hey,
I almost
rather be lucky than good any day.
Yeah. So Chris needs to watch this back and realize that
Yeah, that's-
if he
I'm
plays
trying
the
to
Walking
force this to
Ballista,
go ranging.
X equals 4,
Mm-hmm.
he could have gotten out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just swing for that 12 with the Walking
I was
Ballista
trying
on
to force it to go
4,
ranging, so I-
and then after whatever shenanigans resolves, just bolt him.
Yeah, he didn't even need to play the Summoner's Pact.
Yeah.
Nope.
What he could have done is kill Teferi, kill Narset or kill Teferi with the zombie, hit him for 6, and have go get 2 more zombies on the play. So he has 3 zombies. Play the Walking Ballista X equals 4 to kill the Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
It's very intense.
I like Teferi. Teferi Time Reveler. I played in Primacon.
Oh, look.
Commander.
I will keep this one.
The Teferi creep has been real. I really enjoy it, though. I encourage, more powerful cards to be printed.
3 times in a row.
Force.
There it is. You said no. This game is not ending.
Well, I spell pierce the game too.
You can slow down, my friend.
Yeah, it's still all game 1s you've had. What's it called? Yep.
Astral Blade draw.
Draw.
They're going to go to time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's hope Jarrett can combo out.
Well, going to time actually is advantage for Jarrett because he actually ends up having a better record than Chris.
Yeah, because Chris already has a draw.
Yep.
I love Force of Negation.
Me too.
Oh my God, dude, that card is just so good. All
But
the decks that I've
what
played,
Chris doesn't realize is that he could have
All the
won
decks I played had force.
that game too.
you can turn 0 be like,
When I
Oh.
talked to Chris about it, he'd be like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, he's never going to hear the end of that one.
Card late draw either. Like ley lines are just like.
Just
one card.
you had that one floating, man. Just that one.
Top. I think I'm just aggressive.
Mhm.
Yeah, this has been a very great match, Brian. You're right. It is amazing when you have some good magic going on.
I was gonna tap my
Azusa.
Yep.
Land. What's amazing, he only has one green source. This is gonna go to the wire.
2 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Jarrett with the Path to Exile in his hand.
You're going to be active player.
He's just waiting because he knows he's been hitting it almost every time.
Yep. So,
Turn 1.
So Jarrett's turn 1. Yeah, there's been a lot of good games tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to catch that last match between Chris and Dalwin.
No, I was at 19. And then we, oh, yeah, he made it. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Jarrett at 17 to 20.
Oh, look out. Chris has got the 16 turn clock.
Well, if Jarrett can play Saheeli and then next turn play Feldar, he can win.
Yeah.
great.
Or if he plays Feldar here,
I wonder what my top card is.
Have we? He has Felidar in him?
Amulet.
I believe he does. So play Feldar here, and if he has Saheeli, he could win in turns.
No, you had an amulet in play one game. It just
Does
was
he
your
have
second
Feldar?
amulet.
He needs to play Feldar here, otherwise he won't get the chance to do the combo. He has Path and Saheeli, so he's going to play Saheeli. He can. I think
You
he
had
can make a.
one during a game.
I think he can make a copy of the Astral Blade.
Saheeli. Just
Possibly.
take it up. Yeah, one you will scry one.
Oh, one you scry one. If he goes to the bottom, he's going to be top decking for. Ooh, no.
Ooh, that's
it's
a
on
keep.
top.
That's
a cat.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
You want to know what the top card of my deck was when I saw
Let's
it?
just hope that Chris doesn't have the pact. Oh, there's pact.
there's Pact.
This pack is good.
I don't doubt you.
It's not the pact that we're
Well,
hoping he
Cat
doesn't
was the top
have.
card of the deck. Summer's pack is good.
Summoner's Pact is going to allow him to go get Titan. He's going to put Titan on the field.
There's a Lake of the Dead, correct?
No.
No. Okay.
Lake of the Dead is not.
Or not. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. There's no amulet, so the lands that Titan would get come into play tapped.
Does this end up Saheeli? Nope.
He's like, I gotta do something here.
+2.
Oh, he's trying to make it so Saheeli can't activate.
You have Gemstone for
Red, white. I'm going to give her +2 and vigilance.
with. Well, you already declared attack. But
There's
Okay, so I mean, I can still give her the +2 in response.
What's
So
happening?
She'll do.
Okay.
He's
Oh, he
plusing-
pathed the Azusa.
yeah, get out of here. I need the Saheeli on above 2.
Yep.
You can get
Nah,
it.
fam, you can go get a
Said
land.
you a cat on top.
That was on top when I fetched and I said, "Oh, I saw the top card of my deck. It was a cat." That I
So
kept going.
yeah, showing here
Yeah, I
is the
was
way that the
thinking
cat
about
combo works. It's just -2s to create a token of the Felidar Guardian.
Yeah, but I think he said he shuffled the cat away. I thought he didn't. I thought he had the planes
I have
up.
not land for turn.
Oh, he
Yeah, but
he.
you can only go up to 5.
If he didn't see the cat on top, there's really no purpose
It's
to
not a
keep
Titan,
it
that's
there.
all I care about.
So he might be talking about it as an original
No,
hand.
because of the Prismatic Vista.
Titan.
Fetching to get a land to play the paths to keep Saheeli.
Let's fetch.
Uh-oh.
Let's give us the best chance possible.
So he's at
Let's
turn
fetch.
4.
Good.
Yeah, man.
And there wasn't a cat in the top 3. Good.
You can win, you win, man.
I mean, I'm gonna try. I'm going to try.
If you rip a cat here, you win. So.
That's the goal. I have 2 shots.
Turn 3.
I have the Serum Visions. With
No,
the
he's
Sky,
turn 4.
And then I
Oh, he's turn 4?
Yep.
Yep.
A copy of Astrolabe to draw.
Jarrett's turn 4.
So
Chris
it's
is
not the
turn
top
5.
card, but
You
it's
can make a copy of Astrolabe there.
top copy of target artifact or creature.
That's so good.
That's why Astrolip's so good. Would you like to cut? Serum Visions.
Serum Visions.
Oh,
man, he
gets
was
it.
so
got
close.
It. He's just gonna make a copy of Astral Blade, put Feldar
I'm just
Guardian
like, it's
into his
gotta
hand,
be, yeah,
and
'cause
win
then,
the game right there.
Oh,
Congratulations
jeez.
to Jarrett.
It don't matter.
Wow.
And on the 4th turn in time, like, you can't
Wow.
get closer than that. You can't get closer than that.
Yeah, you can't get closer than that. You can't get closer than that. Sahili combo. So the way it works is he's going to be able to blink the Astral Blade, draw the Feldar Guardian, play Feldar Guardian, blink Sahili with Feldar Guardian, then get the combo going, having a whole bunch of Feldar Guardians with haste and attack for the win.
Yep, and just take this billion.
And now we're going to go tell Chris that he lost the match because he doesn't know how to play Magic.
Yeah.
So, congratulations. Jarrett steals it. He goes undefeated. Congratulations to him. Hey, folks, I want to thank Caleb here for hosting with me.
Hey, thanks for having me,
it's
bud.
It's always better when you have somebody to reflect and bounce ideas off. And congratulations to Jarrett. He goes undefeated tonight. We will catch you Thursday. We're going to be doing Commander. You'll see me and Lewis. We're going to try to our hand at commentating Commander. It's going to be interesting. So you'll get to see our rules of how we run our Commander tournaments and be able to see some Commander action. Hey, as always, you're welcome to battle at Frontline Games. See you next time.